And let's go to the track and test it out. That's what it looks like. Hello guys, Steve here, BS Slot Cars, and today I'm going to put an adjustable brake in my new controller. This is the OS3 Lite. This is 100 ohm. So we're going to put that in. Let's get to it. I'll show you how it's done. Alrighty, here's how it's going to work. We're going to locate the brake cable, which is this one. The red, and that goes up and connects right there. So what we're going to need to do is splice into that, run a wire out there, and go back to that one and put one of these potentiometers right in between in line, and that way it'll give you the adjustable brake. And then I'm probably going to just stick tape it on the side here, so that way when you're racing you could turn it. But I never even opened this controller up, so let's see. What it's like inside. It's like the Parma type. The 3 screws. And this bottom one's probably a shorter one. Yep. That's the shorter one for the bottom. You got the 3 nuts there. And there it is. So I'm gonna need to splice this one here and connect the wire out over there and then back onto this wire again. So let me just do that now real quick with the scissor. No. Right there. And then this gotta go back. I'm probably gonna put a little zip tie on this so it don't come out of the handle. So I'll do that. I'll mark it right now. It's gotta be like right here. So I'm gonna get just a little marker and put it on there so I know where it is. Should be able to see that. Alright, so basically, let me tilt you down here. Basically, you're going to run this wire from the brake cable onto the center one of these, and then you're going to run one back from either this one or this one back to here, so that way you'll be able to adjust your brakes up or down, and you'll have to put it on each side to test, because one way it depends if you want your controller, you want it to turn it forward for all the way brake on and back for less. You'll have to figure that out by doing it. But anyway, I'm gonna hook it up because I'm gonna have to run the solder gun, and I don't want to do this and show it because I don't like to breathe in the smoke. I have a paint booth over there to my left. You might have seen it before. And I'm going to solder it all up and leave it dangling outside the controller, and I'll show you what I did. And then we'll go from there. I'll see you in a little bit, guys. I'm finished with the solder job. I soldered a red wire here. This is a multi-strand silicone coated. It's like for RC use. It's pretty nice. I soldered it onto there where the brake hits here. And also on the brake side, Let me get this wire. I soldered another one on there, so when I also put that little zip tie to hold it in like that so it can't pull. I put that in there also, so these are gonna have to run through the handle, one to the potentiometer and then one back connected to this, to that, make a loop in between the resistor. So I'm gonna see how I'm gonna do that now. I left the wires long. I think I might feed them through here like this and weave them so they can't hit nothing, and weave it to this side, then come out. I'm gonna do that next, and I'm gonna leave the two wires out because I have to test which way this works with my track for the brake by connecting it to here and then to either side for which way I want it for plus or minus. So let me do this because it's going to be a little tricky. I'm going to weave probably in this, out that, then out that one, so it holds it away from the wiper, so when you floor it, it don't get in the way of anything. So let me figure that out, and actually while I have this out, I'm going to oil it up to the bushing. You just put a little drop of oil on there to make it smoother, like this. Now that should feel nice and smooth. Put a little bit on this spring. Alright. Let me figure out where this is going to go and I'll show you what I did. Alrighty, I got it all wired up just like this. You can see how it goes, and then I weaved it through the slots. So that way, when I put one of these, I think I'm going to put it over here or something, so you could reach it while you're driving with your other hand over the top and keep it out of the way from your hand. I got to find the position. I'll stick tape that on, and then I got to solder one wire on there and the other wire on the other side. Let me see how I'm going to position this on there. I think like that's good. That way I could always take it off if I need to get the controller apart, so I'm going to use stick tape on the bottom of here. A little piece of stick tape just like that. Let me see what I'm going to do here. I got to test it out like for my hand, and then I'll get back to you. Guys, here it is. I figured out where I'm going to place it. I'm going to place it right here. That way it's not in the way of my hand when I'm driving, but I could reach across and turn it. I'm going to leave it so the screw could come out so I could get the whole controller apart. That way I don't ever have to take this off. So I'm going to stick tape that on with some stick tape. I'm going to use this stuff here. It's like clear. I'm just going to cut a little piece the size of the back of one of these like that and just stick it on. And I'll show you next. I'm going to solder up the wires also, then we'll try it out. There she is, all done up with the adjuster on there. You could put this knob on here. I don't know if I'm gonna, but you could put it on there. That's all the way, and that's least brake. But what I do is I just get like a Magnum 440 front tire and I put it on here so it's small. That's what I did with my other old controller, but for now I'm just going to leave this on so we could adjust it. And let's go to the track and test it out. That's what it looks like. Alright, we're going to try it out really quick. I'm just using a Go car right now, Carrera Go. I have this car on here too I'm going to try, but first the Go car. That's with the brakes all the way off. Now with it on. Brakes on. Brakes turned off. You can see how it's rolling. Watch. See how it rolls? Now I'm going to put it on. We'll do like halfway. Now I'm going to put it on all the way. See? And then if you want, you can adjust it a little bit to roll more and more. However you like it to roll. Now I'm going to try it with the slotcar. These really roll like crazy. Let's turn the brake all the way off. And let's turn it all the way on. You can see it stops. I had the voltage on too high for this one. It's on 16. You can see it stops much faster. Now if I take that off, see it rolls like crazy. Whoa, it rolled. See, I didn't have the brake on. Now let's put the brake on some. You tune it when you're riding. I need a little more. It's coming in too fast for the turn. So, there you have it, guys. That should work with the HO cars and the 1/24th scale. There it is. The brake all installed. This is a 100 ohm potentiometer I put in there. And it works really good, and you could just adjust it while you're racing. And like I said, if you don't like this big knob, you could take it off and put a little like HO, like a Tyco 440 front tire, I believe fits on there nice, and use it like that. Well, I hope this helped you out, guys. If you want to add a brake to your controller, it's not that hard to do. You've seen it. I like these controllers, the OS3 Lite. Really nice. But anyhow, that's it. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. I hope this could help somebody out there out. I know if this was out a long time ago when I didn't know this stuff, it would have been a great video for me, and I would appreciate it. Well, I appreciate y'all guys watching. And hit that like, give me a comment. If you're new watching, subscribe, hit the bell so you don't miss my future videos. And I'll see you next time. Later, guys. Keep it in the slots. BS Slot Cars out.